The Trump administration preparing to crack down on flavored vaping products. I'm sorry to tell you about that, Eamon. Is there something else that you like to do? Maybe Eamon Evers. Eamon Javers joins us now with more. This will not affect my life one iota to date, Eamon. Not sorry to say.
Yeah, well, this is targeted at kids, Joe. The idea from the administration is that these flavored e-cigarette products are too tempting and appealing to children who are being brought into this e-cigarette and vaping wave in huge numbers. They say the data is really alarming on that. The idea is according to a senior administration official, to roll back a waiver that the FDA had given back under the Obama administration and then extended under Trump that would allow the marketing of these products and the sale of these products. They're going to allow the tobacco-flavored products to continue on the market. They say there's a public health reason for that, which is that a lot of cigarette smokers use these vaping and e-cigarette products to try to wean themselves off of cigarettes, ultimately, in theory, to stop smoking altogether. So they say that is a good thing, but they want to stop the piece of this that seems to be aimed at or appealing to children. Here's how the president talked about it in the Oval Office yesterday.
We are looking at vaping very strongly. It's very dangerous. Children have died. People have died. And the acting commissioner is somebody that's a true expert on it, as much as you can be an expert on a brand new subject. And we're going to have some very strong rules, regulations, and more importantly, I think we're going to have some very important information come out very shortly.
And, Joe, the president there saying we're going to have some very strong rules and regulations. The FDA saying in a press release yesterday that the specifics are not being released yet. That'll roll out over the coming weeks. So it will be a while here before we know exactly how this is going to play out. Nonetheless, the administration signaling here it wants to go after those flavored e-cigarette products that are on the market.
We've been talking about this for a while, Eamon, because it was a focus of Scott Gottlieb's when he was still at the FDA as the commissioner there. And I think what's caught everyone's attention is just how much of an issue that this has become for high school kids. I think something like 25% of high school kids are either using it or have used it in the last month or so. And that's a stunning sort of statistic. When you think back to when I was growing up and we were trying to stop kids from smoking, and we made so much progress on that to get a whole new generation addicted to vaping and nicotine.
Candy-flavored tobacco products, right. Eamon. And people put down the tobacco companies. I don't marketed to teenagers. Not, maybe they deny that's what they did, but yeah. I mean, if someone were to tell you about this, it sounds like something you might see on SNL, glass in a bag or something. It's like candy-flavored tobacco products.
Yeah, and you remember the days when they were stamping out ads like, Joe Camel and things that the cigarette companies did that seemed to be appealing to children. Well, this is that times, X, right?
Right.
They said we're in the back-to-school season, and so a lot of parents are really focused on this now. The president said that a lot of the initiative here came from Melania Trump, whose son Barron is in school now, and they're dealing with this across that entire generation of school kids who are seeing this. I see this with my own kids who report back about what's going on in their schools. I mean, it is a scary thing, and as a parent, you wonder, how are these products suddenly everywhere when, as 5 years ago they seem not to exist.